Oh, hello. I'm Shodan. This is episode 4 of my Alan Wake Let's Play. Now, we were running around in the forest, as one does. For a brief period of time, we were hanging around with the kidnapper. We had to help defend him against a bunch of Taken, and then we lost track of him. And now we are on this rickety old mill. Ouch. This place has definitely seen better days, I'd imagine. The maid hasn't come through in quite some time, so there's all this black slime everywhere. I don't think there's actually any danger. I don't think anything's going to jump out at us here. Oh, that's nothing. Pages.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Mulligan and Thornton are two. I like those characters. They're pretty cool. They're usual kind of small town cops. Deputies, rather, I should say. That was a weird animation. I don't know how much you hate jumping, Alan, but here we go. Whoa. Oh, I didn't even know this thing moved. That's... Well, okay. That was just me being stupid. My fault. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Let's try this. Okay. Sure. There. Oh, it's kind of neat. I never knew it did that before.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Locals on crank, huh? That's a new street drug that's all the rage. Sure, I'll take some flares. Oh, and a coffee. That coffee cannot possibly be fresh after being in this place for so long. This place is starting to come down. At least it seems that way. Alright. Over this way. The darkness wears her face, that says.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Hey. You guys know what a Widowmaker is? That's a very large dead branch that's hanging from a tree that could basically just fall without warning. Something a logger should probably watch out for. Whoa, geez. Careful, Alan.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Yep, sometimes these guys will just appear out of nowhere. As I think we've seen already. Full on ammo, that's a good sign. Yeah. Oops. Gotta say, this rifle is really super handy for those big guys. There's a light up ahead. Little shack or something up there. Though I do kind of wonder what that is, that little structure. I don't... Oh, that's right. That's where we came from. That's where that's where we had our last stand with the kidnapper. I just didn't recognize it from this angle. Alright, into the campgrounds. You know, you look at this area, this looks like a cover-based shooter.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, here's a chainsaw guy. I'll just take out his friends. Wow. This guy's pretty tough. Wait, what am I doing? Revolver is not the right weapon for that guy.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
We'll keep the lights on for you.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
We're in a campground that is apparently has no visitors. Either that or they've all been turned into Taken by now.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
They certainly are. Well, you know what this means in a video game? If you have bathroom stalls and one of them is locked, well, you can guess what happens.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Let's see, and I think on the way in I saw there was... Yep, there's a page.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
So at some point we're going to run into Nightingale, looks like. This lady's room has no... Let me start that sentence over again. This lady's room has no toilets in it. Which only goes to reinforce the stereotype that ladies never poop. Alright, so we got the keys. Let's literally roll. As long as I'm here. Anything to collect? No. Okay. Getting kind of obsessed about finding all these coffees, even though it doesn't really matter all that much. So yeah, this game has a driving system in it. Alright, let's head on our way to Barry. Now there are some things that we can pick up along the way, but I will probably miss them, unfortunately. I think there might be something around here, but these guys just keep coming forever as far as I can tell. And in order to pick up the thing, I have to get out of the truck, and that doesn't usually go well. There we go. Oh, handling's a little squirrely. This is not ideal. Whoa. Oof. Sorry, it's just this thing is not a very good truck simulator. Here we are. Let's just ride on up the road to Barry. Oof. Oh, without... Go! And we're not getting through there. That's a whole lot of birds.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
You guys recognize that logo on the truck? As well as these metal boxes? Oh, hey. I should not have fired that flare. That was definitely the wrong thing to do. Well, hopefully I'll be able to find a few more. Oh, hey. I have no idea if these guys are actually going to keep coming or not. Oof. That was not a good dodge. Alright, now if I can find a spotlight. There we go. Got all my health back.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Okay, guys, this has been a somewhat shorter than usual episode, but I think that might just be because the last one ran a bit long.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. I see them. Once I deal with these birds, there's going to be a cutscene, maybe a fairly lengthy one, and then I'm going to call it the end of this episode here. So if I don't talk again until then, I've been Shut-In. This has been Alan Wake, and thanks for watching.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird. Ow, make them go away, please!
I'm all out of flare gun ammo, unfortunately. Wait a minute, maybe there's some up here. Well, that was just bad timing. Oh, too soon. Is there anything left? Oh.
Barry, you can open the door now.
Okay,
They're gone.
now it's the end. Thanks for watching. See you at the next episode.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Dear Diner.
Good girl.